Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event this week on NWA Anarchy. First round match in the Mysterious Benefactor Memorial Cup Tag Team Tournament. On one side of the ring, you have the son of Satan, Azrael, the legal man, the sleeper cell, Shaun Tempers. They represent the Devil's Rejects, of course, accompanied by the Reverend Dan Wilson. Their opponents are not only the three-time former Anarchy Tag Team Champions, but they are the former winners of the Benefactor Cup. Nemesis, the legal man, Shadow Jackson on the apron, the Urban Assault Squad.
And Greg Hunter, a bit of trivia here for you. The 2004 winners, Pomp and Circumstance, Shaun Tempers and Ace Rockwell. And so the 2004 winner locking it up with a member of the 2005 winning team.
And right now, the son of Satan says he wants Shadow Jackson, but Nemesis apparently has other things in mind. Just laying the leather in, and they are trading. Good God. I've heard beat the guy till your hand hurt, but good grief.
Greg Hunter, no love lost amongst these two teams. You got to remember, it was the Urban Assault Squad that was a member of Team Anarchy during the wars with the Devil's Rejects.
These four men are absolutely no strangers to one another. You will see no feeling out process here, folks. They know each other very well. High hip lock takeover. Jackson sets up. Inverted atomic drop off the near side. Big clothesline. And down goes the sleeper cell. Cover. Hook to the far leg. Only a 2 count, says referee Harold James.
Greg Hunter, this is Azrael's fourth straight Mysterious Benefactor Memorial Cup tournament in the previous 3. He has not made it out of the first round. Hopefully this year him and Tempers can find a way, or Azrael's hoping him and Tempers can find a way to make out of that first round, because you got to remember, the ultimate prize will come at Fright Night when one of the teams that wins this will go on and challenge for those tag team championships.
And if any team knows exactly what the Benefactor means, it is the Urban Assault Squad. By winning the 2005 Benefactor Cup, they went on, no coincidence here, to Fright Night to capture their very first tag team titles. Double headbutt by the Urban Assault Squad. And it is the sleeper cell reeling. Jackson back elbow to the son of Satan. The crowd here showing where their allegiance lies, firmly in the concrete jungle, but a rake in the eyes, and Tempers makes the tag to the son of Satan. Clothesline done. Jackson throws him away.
Greg Hunter, this is the one thing. The Urban Assault Squad, they've kind of reverted back to their roots. They've always been bad, but they've gone back to more of that mentality that won them the 2005 Mysterious Benefactor Cup tournament. They've gone back to that mentality that won them their first tag team championship here in Anarchy at Fright Night 2005. Hey, Greg Hunter, how big would it be for this tag team to repeat that feat? Something that's only been done once. Taken Iceberg are the only repeat winners of the Benefactor tournament, but how ironic would it be for them to win the tournament and win the tag team titles at Fright Night, a feat they did in 2005?
It would be unprecedented. Right now, Nemesis being put out of the ring by referee Harold James. He is not helping his partner. Cover, hook of the leg, only a 2 count, as Shadow Jackson finds himself at the mercy of Shaun Tempers. And now the Reverend, with that staff of righteousness, right in the throat. Nemesis, a very temperamental, a very emotional man. We know this, and he is not doing his partner any favors.
Greg Hunter, next week we got big tag team action continuing the Mysterious Benefactor Memorial Cup tournament. The Anger Alliance sending out their first tag team. It's going to be Brody Ray Chase and Brandon Phoenix taking on the tag team of Todd Sexton and Wes Grissom. That another first round match next week. Greg Hunter, and don't forget the main event next week is going to be the Soul Assassin Corey Chavis with Jeff G. Bailey taking on direct-to-DVD Jeff Lewis.
Could have swore it was the feature presentation, but right now, body scissors and chin lock And now, using Shadow Jackson's own arm to add pressure to this chin lock. Using Shadow Jackson's own body against him to smother the man. Jackson could be out here. The arm has dropped twice. I can't hear myself with this crowd rallying behind the Urban Assault Squad. Jackson fighting back now, trying to get back to a vertical base, and he does. Right hand, make it two, and then just slam backwards by the Son of Satan tag, and in comes Shaun Tippers.
Shaun Tippers just methodically going over to Shadow Jackson, just laying in those boots. Meanwhile, Azrael holding them. Greg Hunter, I mean, this right here, how big is this for these tag teams? These tag teams train long and hard because they know what the prize is going to be. Now, I know a lot of teams, until the announcement was made 2 weeks ago, were preparing for this to be a one-night tournament. Tonight was supposed to be that night. Jerry Palmer, kind of calling an audible, meeting with the championship committee, said, you know what? This thing is just too big to hold in one night. Let's do it over several weeks, and let's let the winners go on and get that tag team shot. So Greg Hunter, the fans are being treated, we're being treated. This is exciting right here. And Shadow Jackson giving Shaun Tippers a not too exciting time in the corner there.
Shadow Jackson looking for the tag. Also, that changes the strategy with it being a multi-week tournament. Nemesis is like a house of fire. Big Mafia kick. Cover, 1, 2. Double axe handled by Shaun Tippers, breaks that up. Shadow Jackson drives Tippers back to the ropes and is reining in right hands. Sends Tippers off, reversal the Irish whip. Jackson comes off the far side. Jackson ends up eating a boot. Nemesis raining right hands on the head of Azrael. And now Tippers and Shadow Jackson out here on the floor. Jackson shoves Tippers into the ring post head first.
Greg Hunter, you were talking about the change in strategy. The big change is, in a one-night tournament, you usually have maybe 30 to 45 minutes between rounds at the absolute most. Now you've got several, or a few days between matches. You got 2 to 3 weeks between each match.
Oh, Nemesis just shoved, you see he shoved the Son of Satan into Shadow Jackson. Nemesis, cover 2, and the UAS moves on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, Shadow Jackson and Nemesis, the Urban Assault Squad.
I don't even know if Shadow Jackson knows they won.
Greg Hunter, all of the Andersons, Urban Assault Squad moving on, and they're one step closer, to being two-time Benefactor Cup tournament champions.
Nemesis letting Shadow Jackson know we won